I did have pork chop.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Minecraft City Construction Challenge. Here with me, Jane Gray 0624, and my husband here, Migash. Hi,
Hey, everybody.
Migash. And
Hi.
yes, I did catch him griping and moaning before I started the recording there, or before I did the intro in the recording.
I don't know what you're talking about.
uh-huh. So you would let them know what you just let me know before we started the recording about what you'll be doing intermittently while I'm.
Shh. It's a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise. So, first we'll come up here. And this that used to be all kind of hills and mountains and is
Wow, holy
now
crap.
like a big giant field.
I was gonna say, this looks a lot different than last time I was up here.
So, over here in this area is where our factory is going to be. And then from the factory, we're going to have the houses that come off this way with our roadway over here. That's going to lead up to our warehouse, which is going to be a giant storage area back here in the back.
Yeah, and you were just loving that because you're looking forward to this whole redstone hopper amplified, like, minecart dealy for the
Yes,
storage.
yes. Only the minecart portion of it won't work technically until we get gold.
Yeah,
Because I'll have to use powered minecarts. Ooh, and we're going to need redstone.
yeah. But,
Damn.
but you're gonna do Data and Mr. Red very proud.
Yes, it'll be something along the lines of what they usually build. And then right here at the edge, where you can see I already started putting a step down, it's actually going to step down all the way down to the same level that our houses are back here. And our little tiny farms in the front are actually going to get moved to the back behind the houses into big giant farms, which will eventually be automated farms.
Oh, you're gonna do that tower thingy with the water and
No, no,
no?
no. I've got other plans.
Oh dear God, why does that scare me?
There are other plans involved, and there'll be a sugarcane farm, a couple other farms going. I'd really like to get some villagers because if I can get some villagers, I can automate a lot of the carrot farms and things like that I want to do.
You gotta watch with that though, depending on how you do it, because if you let them have their own way, they'll replace all your crops with wheat.
Not entirely true.
I've
The
had that
trick
happen.
the trick
Okay.
is you have to make the villagers have a full inventory.
Oh, okay, so you have to give them the type of plant that you want them to plant.
Yep, and basically keep letting them plant whatever they have in their inventory until you fill their inventory up with what you want, and then plant nothing but that in the farm.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to take a look at that and see if we can get it going.
So I've done some testing with it in creative worlds. I haven't tried it in a survival world yet, but I'm pretty sure it will work the same.
Yeah, I'll see if we can get a villager. Although, I think that might go back to your whole idea of wanting a mob spawner so we can try to get us a zombie villager to convert. But we're going to need a potions center for that. And
Yep,
actually, we got to go to the nether for that.
yep. So we're gonna have to wait until we get to the diamond age.
Yep.
So that's gonna be the automation pieces of it are gonna be coming towards the end of the series probably. But we're getting everything in place to prep for it now.
Yeah, and as far as the end of the series really, honestly, can go a bit further than what I Am Chris has in the storyline.
Oh yeah,
Because
oh yeah. We're not gonna stop at the end of his quest chain.
yeah,
We're actually going to build it up to what we want for the city. And then once we have everything complete and fully automated and everything looks all nice and pretty and fancy, then maybe if everybody wants us to, we can possibly look at a season 2 or another challenge.
or possibly making the world available for download.
Oh, we'll definitely do that.
And say for people that want to do like hide and seek or Hunger Games or things like that with it.
Oh yes, at the end we will definitely make everything available for download.
Yeah. But the way that I was looking at it is I actually typed up the challenge and put it into a book that's hanging in City Hall right now. And as I was reading through it, it's talking about Notch's kingdom and the Mad King's kingdom. So maybe one of those could be season 2, the other one could be season 3.
We'll see.
Yeah. And I kind of had this vision in mind of their armies being made out of armor stands. Just huge, huge lines of armor stands to look like soldiers. So,
Okay.
just something that I was envisioning while I was typing that up. But while Migash is over here terraforming, he had mentioned something about sugarcane farms. And if you notice, which you can't quite see it just yet until I get over here a little bit, we tore down, well, I tore down all of our sugarcane over here to even out the coastline, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing most of this video, is evening out the coastline over here and getting our park, because we changed our mind once again and turned this into a park instead of a public bath. Getting everything all even and lined up, but what Migash had suggested and what I liked was lining our paths with sugarcane. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We'll have the sand down here for it to grow in, and then sandstone on top. And it's not quite as efficient as it is when it's allowed to grow 3 blocks high, but we can still chop this down if we want sugarcane out of it. And we should probably sleep.
And I've got an idea.
Okay.
Hold on, let's go sleep first.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to just go to the inn?
Yep, that's where I'm headed.
Grab a sword just in case.
I've got one.
The last time I came in here, there was a creeper standing there. It's just so weird. Nothing spawned in the kitchen yet. Are there chests missing in here?
I don't know. I don't know what you put in here for chest.
For some reason I thought there was a chest at the foot of every bed, but I could be mistaken. I'll have to watch some of our older videos and see.
We've got one at every other one right now, so... Okay, so let me grab some of the sand over here. Where do I want to grab sand from?
You can grab it from pretty much anywhere right now, because a lot of it's going to be getting moved. In fact, I might have some. No, I don't.
I just got an idea, and I want to try this out and see what you think. And
Okay. Yeah, I'm always open to suggestion.
okay, that should be enough.
Oh yes, and folks, we have a tongue twister for you this evening. Try saying sandstone slabs 12 times fast. I couldn't even hardly say it once earlier.
Okay, I need a crafting table.
I'm following, or should I be following, or should I be spinning in circles?
Just stay there. I'll be right back.
Okay. Here I go, Minecraft pacing again. And this fountain is still in flux, because like I said, we gotta kind of divert our main pathway here to get into it. It might be getting moved a few blocks this way, or I might just be putting trees here to separate the park from the farms.
Damn, I need one more sandstone.
I don't have anything on me. Oh, hey, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go show off our chicken coop, because in the description on this video, I am going to be leaving a link to Cold Coyote's front page, because that is where I got this design from. It's not exactly the way that he built it, but it's pretty much almost spot on. I kind of like moved the fences in one row, and eventually I think Migash is going to be adding some chests and some hoppers to it, but that is where this idea came from, and as you can see, we've got some chickens going here already, and an egg. Let me see if we can get another chicken.
Don't go giving all my ideas away yet. Some of this got to be a surprise.
I'm not getting anything for chickens. Come here, Mr. Egg. Oh, of course you're too far in. I was gonna get you, right? Ow. Talk about me hitting the microphone.
Sorry?
Hey, now here's a stupid question. If I put carpet on the fence to hop over it, can the chickens hop over it too?
Never tried. Ooh, that's not what I
Let's not, because there's a lot of chickens in there and I don't want them running all over hell. So what do you do? Ooh!
Hold on, not done yet. Ah, get back here.
Ooh. Migash, I like the way you think. Ooh, this is looking sharp. Oh yes. Oh yes, I can go for this. And eventually we might just replace the cobblestone here with sandstone as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Although,
So,
technically we're there already, but...
and then
one...
just run that all the way down, I'm thinking.
Yeah. One other thing I might suggest is either glowstone or pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, yada yada,
Every so many.
every so many, because we had creepers on here earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't want to get spawns in here.
Yeah. So maybe like jack-o'-lanterns and every so often maybe also some glass to let natural light in.
Actually,
Or hell, do the jack-o'-lanterns under the sand and put the glass in the ceiling. Of course that wouldn't work, would it? Because if you put it underneath, the light won't come out. Never mind.
yeah. The only thing the light will shine through is carpeting or something like that. So if we did the bridge like this, we'd almost have to put a carpeting over top the bridge, and then every so often put some glowstones or jack-o'-lanterns to put natural lighting.
We could do... I'm trying to think of all the different color carpeting we have to work with. We don't have anything like tan. It would have to be yellow, which would be god-awful. Maybe like a light gray.
We could do green.
You think green... Well, we've got the green going up here, I guess, with the sugarcane and the sandstone. And it looks alright.
We can do like a light blue to match the ocean.
No, I think you had it spot on with the green, or maybe even red.
I don't know if I like the red with the
No.
rest of the colors
Too
of everything else
Christmassy?
we're doing. Well, everything else that we're doing is like browns, and I think the red would just...
Yeah. So we can do either hunter green, or the typical darker green, light blue, or I would say light gray. So maybe we'll put that to a vote, see what everybody thinks before we go. Because that's going to be a lot of sheep and a lot of dye.
Maybe we'll even do like little swatches at the beginning of the walkway here. We won't do a full walkway. We'll just do little swatches, different swatch each episode, and put it to a vote that way. That way we can at least kind of show off what it would look like.
Yeah, we can do that. But anywho, I am
Oh.
going to get...
I'm sure you probably want these.
Yes. I'm actually going to finish off this little piece of the pathway here first, and then I'm going to get back to that. Which, Migosh, what is this going to do to your OCD?
What's that?
Do I need to... Well, I can't really move it in. Do I need to extend the coastline out one more? Because what I'm looking at here is... Yeah, you see what I'm doing here. And that works just fine, except for... There's 3 here. Is that cool with your OCD? Does that work?
Huh?
You're not gonna, like, twitch? Okay, look. 1... That's a sword, not cobblestone, sorry. 1, 2, 3, there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd walk over here and be like, oh my god, what the hell? Alright. That's what I was trying to figure out. We'll just have that coastline off a bit. It's going to be one further out on this side now than it is over here. Which, I mean, I guess I could pull it out. What you doing there? And then maybe move these 2 sand blocks out and put grass there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
And that actually runs down even with the house over here.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get everything... Because we've kind of got things all over the place, so I'm trying to get it a little bit more organized. Although,
Yeah.
I mean, some towns are all over the place, so... Sorry, I just broke your little pretty creation there. Well, cool, that just made my job easier, because that part's done, so now I can kind of sit here and do this. If I can figure out how the hell you did that.
So the way I did that is you take... Oops.
Not like that.
Don't break the sugar cane that you're going to put the staircase on top of, because it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Toss me a stair.
Okay.
Oops.
Damn it! This is harder than it looks.
So you put stair facing that way.
Okay, and hold on. There we go.
And
we
then
had
you put-
slabs, right?
Yep, the slabs go on the top side of the stair.
So, like this. Yay!
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up a lot more sand.
We need to go find a desert.
We need to do some exploring. Like I
We
said,
really haven't done much exploring on camera.
yeah, I've done a little bit off camera, but nothing too horribly much. Like I said, we've got that one blooper reel buried somewhere in my computer. Where we... What? Oh god, I'm fired. I
Why?
just dug up dirt with a pickaxe. Migosh, your microphone just died.
Can you hear
Migosh?
me? now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're kind of fading in and out.
How about now?
That's better.
Okay. So, out of the areas I've explored so far, I haven't found a desert yet.
Nice. You said we lost all of our puppy dogs. Damn, is it night again already?
Pretty close.
Might as well head over there. It's been said before, and I'll say it again, if you spend too much time talking to Minecraft, you don't get anything done.
True. You know what else happens in Minecraft is you forget to turn your timer on to see how long we've been recording.
We have been recording for 20 minutes, roughly. I didn't turn the timer on, but I watched the clock.
Okay. I didn't even do that. I just kind of totally spaced it out.
I said roughly. I mean, it was approximately the time we started, so... Alright, I've got enough left to do this one on the other side. And then I'm gonna have to find something else to do.
Come help me terraform.
I might dig up some of the sand.
Oh, yeah. Digging up the sand in the ocean, or river, whatever that thing is definitely going to be a tedious task.
Body of water later. I'll have to come up with some funny stories, like how we have Mary Poppins stuck in our head right now.
Oh, actually, since you brought it up, we do got to give a shout out to the cast at the Rose Theater in Omaha. They put on an amazing show of Mary Poppins this weekend.
That was... I wasn't sure what to expect, honestly, and from what I've read of the book so far, we're only like, what, 2 chapters in now, because we've been reading it to Squishy ever since we brought it home, and that musical really is a nice, even mixture of the movies and the book. I mean...
Yeah. They did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of sand. But yeah, no, I really need to watch that movie so I can get the music out of my head. Well, I mean, it's not exactly a problem to sit and watch Mary Poppins, because I idolize Julie Andrews. And I just swear, if anything ever happened to that woman, I might just change my avatar.
Well, Squishy did say she wanted to watch the movie, so...
Yeah, we've watched pretty much everything else since. We've been on a Pokemon obsession again lately. Which, again, is something I don't object to in the slightest, because I'm slightly obsessed with Pokemon myself.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, honestly.
I need to get a computer with a better video card so I can get Pixelmon to work. I tried it, and it was fun, but my computer was just like, what are you doing to me?
Well, have you tried it since you've gone back to Windows?
I have not, no. And I've also not tried it on a server yet, which I would love to do.
I've got some server space. We can set up one.
Yeah. Well, I was actually thinking, if I can get enough money made from all of our series here on our channel, possibly going over and purchasing some time from the folks that own, what used to be the Emerald Isle, it's now the Enchanted Isle, but they have a Pixelmon server supporting a charitable organization, and I cannot remember for the life of me which one at this time. But I can leave some information for that in the description. But I was thinking about heading over there and purchasing some time from them to show some support. That, and I can Squishy would have a blast playing with other people. Getting to battle other trainers and stuff like that. I mean, they have them if you're not on the server, but it's so much better if they're real people. So much sand. I wish we could get the rights to use the Jaws theme song and actually have some sharks out here. I put Animals Plus on here, but there's not really a point to it, and you would just get so pissed off at the crickets.
Yes, they would.
I don't know if we've got, what, chickens over there killing our pumpkins?
I still say I need to just blow away my Skyden world that I was working on, and we need to start one together. And
I've been thinking about it. You're so organized on your Skyden, though, and I would just be afraid of putting a block in the wrong place, and just the whole thing would blow up, and you'd push the reset button like 6,000 times.
well, it's not so much that it's we can get the dialogue going a lot better when there's two of us. I mean, I can do all the organization layouts and whatever if you want, and then
I can pretty much just, you know, hey, lay down some cobblestone from here to here, and
help gather materials and help
Yeah.
farming. And
I was gonna say material gathering as far as the cobblestone. It's automated, so I mean you end up with more cobblestone than you know what to do with at that point.
well, with Skyden, it's not just cobblestone; it's everything. And because it's so Thaumcraft heavy, you really want to stockpile everything. Even like seeds are a major thing in Thaumcraft because it breaks down into so many different elements.
See, I didn't get that far with mine because I was recording all my other series and just didn't really have much time to devote to it. And now, you know, I'm ending my Skywalk series. I've had a couple people say they'd like to see it turn into a survival, and I talked about adding mods to it and going over to creative, and by the time you do all that, you might as well just be playing Skyden, so.
So yeah, I really think we should tag team a Skyden challenge.
And you don't necessarily have to start yours over either. I mean, I could just, like, join in, pick up where you're at, and kind of help you get it going.
Yeah. I'm up on I actually just started getting into the Thaumcraft-based quest for it, so it's going to get to the point where it's going to start getting fun.
It seems really interesting, and once we finally got everything figured out, and I think, honestly, one thing that you need to do on your own, because you're better at the technical aspect of things than I am, is going through and explaining to everybody how to get it set up, because I know for the longest time, and it may even still be for those of us, well, I have it, but for people who don't have, what is it, multi-MC, finally fixed the issue with not enough items.
Yeah, there was a problem with that for a long time. And that was just simply the file name had to be minecraft.jar.
Yeah.
The Java ran, or else it caused all kind of problems.
But, I mean, there's people out there that don't have it, might not know even how to install multi-MC. They probably get all kinds of confused on how to install the mods and things for running Skyden.
Well, installing multi-MC on a Windows box is extremely easy, because you just download it and double-click the executable, or the zip file, and just drop it wherever you want to run it from. For Linux, it's a little bit more difficult, and it's a lot more to set up. But honestly, I prefer running through Linux if it wasn't for the fact that I can't find the right video drivers for my video card.
Yeah, we were having so many issues. Recording seems to be much easier now that we're back on Windows.
And I do have to say, I kind of like the Windows 10 interface so much better than Windows 8.1.
Yes, now that I've got it on here. It's going to take some getting used to, though, now that I have a start menu again. It's kind of confusing. I haven't run something that didn't have Metro on it in, what, 2-3 years now? We've been on
Yep.
Linux for that long?
between Linux, and we ran Windows 8 off and on for a little bit in between the Linux runs, but mostly Fedora, which is hands down my favorite OS.
I can't really say much because that's pretty much the only one I've tried. We have a crafting table over here. Wait, where am I? Okay. I can't tell the difference between the houses now. Everything all is kind of falling into place. One coastline looks like the other.
Speaking of houses, I haven't quite decided what type of layout I want to use for the mining houses yet.
There's lots of options out there. We kind of want to mix it up a little bit though, because looking at the same houses over and over again, like I said, it's going to start to look too uniform, and you'll get confused on where you're going. Unless we do straight signs, which would be really awesome.
We could do that. Well, being that they're miners and they're getting a lot of stone, they're definitely going to have brick houses versus wood houses, I believe.
Yeah.
Floor plan, I'm thinking is definitely going to be different, but I haven't decided on which one yet. And we do have some. We can't exactly use my old school layout because it doesn't fit the constraints of the living space, the extra room, the bedroom. It doesn't have enough rooms to fit the layout of what the requirements want. So I have to look at a couple of different designs and see which one we want to use.
Yeah, the one that we used so far, I just kind of came up with off the top of my head based on the requirements. Kind of getting somewhat burned out, although, I mean, I thought up that fountain on the fly, too, so... This is really great for my creativity. Which I think is why I love having Katie playing it so much. Or, well, pardon me, Squishy.
When it comes to building houses and things like that in Minecraft, I usually go with the more practical. So doing these quests like this is screwing with me because I'm not used to adding all that extra fluff that doesn't really serve a purpose in a Minecraft house other than to look pretty.
Say what? Confused.
So I don't care to have a living room with couches and all that type of stuff in my Minecraft house.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
It's there for decoration to make the house look pretty, but it serves no real purpose to do the type of construction I do in Minecraft.
Yeah. The one survival series that I'd like to get up and going at some point in time, I'm trying to record it in advance so I can kind of keep it on a consistent schedule when I finally do start posting it. But I'm working with Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, and they actually made functional furniture. Like, you have a refrigerator and a microwave that you can cook food in, you can cool food in the refrigerator, you can freeze them in the freezer. But the one that I really like is you can put a toilet in the bathroom and use it and make it make very disturbing sounds.
Nice.
Like, so, I mean, not only are they taking things that people have been asking for, but they're making them functional as well. Which is really cool because I'm running it with, what's the other one? Harvestcraft, which is tons and tons of extra food. So having that extra storage space in the kitchen really comes in handy.
Now there's a challenge that's a spin-off of City Construction. It's actually called the Modern City Construction Challenge. That has a add-on pack that uses, I think it's the one pack that's recommended for the downloads, like 100 and something mods all together.
Good lord.
Amazing that you can do pretty much everything in the game that you can possibly imagine. And it even uses the Tinker's Construct, Buildcraft, all that extra fun stuff. But it lags so bad having all that on there.
I would imagine. I can't even have extra biomes on here without my computer just screaming in agony.
Well, extra biomes is actually part of that pack.
Yeah, I'm not going to be playing that one. Not without a really, really badass gaming PC.
So, it's one of those things that I would love to run it, but I don't. With the build that I have right now, I can't support it.
Yeah, we buffer systems for stuff like that. Which, isn't that the one where it's got like a nuclear power plant and everything?
Oh yeah, oil rigs, and it's pretty nice, pretty nice build.
I almost thought I screwed myself here, but, I can make this work. Yay! This does not have to look hideous. Alright. You know, I shoveled up all this sand and I didn't make glass out of any of it. I have to shovel up some more sand.
Okay, I need to start killing these chickens.
Why?
He's taken out half the pumpkin farm now.
Oh, those chickens you can kill. I've got a chicken coop. I thought you were going to wipe it out. I'm like, don't you dare! I just put that in there.
No, I'm talking about the ones that just killed the pumpkin farm again.
No, go ahead.
And I didn't bring a hoe with me. Awesome. And I'm actually going to have to pick some of these pumpkins to have enough seeds to replant the pumpkin farm.
Yeah, he'll have that.
It's alright. I need to move this pumpkin farm behind one of these houses anyway. And...
See, he was helping you out.
Sure. If that's what you want to believe.
Uh-huh. Screaming at my chickens.
Well, he ain't helping nothing anymore now, because he...
He's gonna help your belly feel full. Gotta look at the silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come tell me what you think.
Hold on, be right there.
Okay. I'm gonna have to chop some of that seed out to put glass in it eventually.
I've got to the point where I'm just leaving a bunch of dirt blocks laying on the ground, because I think I've got over 3 double chests full up in the mine.
I have seen... I was running around the survival area on Emerald Isle earlier, well, Enchanted Isle now, and I will leave a link to that, because I've been referencing it a lot, where they use cactus, and I think they put a block on top of it to put signs on it, but they labeled it as trash cans. So you throw items at it, and the cactus destroys it automatically.
Yeah, I've seen people do that before.
That's the first place I saw it, so... It was pretty
Ooh,
neat.
ooh.
What?
So, we have... sugarcane on this one.
Mm-hmm.
How about cactus on that?
Only problem with that is you'd have to do every other one. And
Yep.
you wouldn't be able to put anything in between it. But if you raised it up a block, you could put torches in between them. You know what I mean?
Why are you worried about the torches in between them? Because we're going to put lighting every so often in here anyway, right?
True.
Well, in the floor. But
The floor and the ceiling and stuff like that.
we wouldn't be able to put the carpet, I think. Can you put carpet next to a cactus?
Probably not, honestly. Because if you try to put a chest on it, it puts it a block above. So I'm thinking the cactus would consider it a full block. But what we
I'd
could
have to
do...
check.
We don't even have to put the lighting in the floor over here. So... I can try to explain this, but I don't know if you're going to be able to tell in-game. So, okay, the first block here we leave is sandstone. Second block, we replace with glass.
Well, problem with that.
Okay.
So, I'll just use this as an example
It's
here.
going to stick out above it.
Yep.
So we put it above it instead. Put it a block up instead of a block down.
Well, then you're just going to have a bunch of glass sticking out on the top of it.
That's okay, because we're going to have pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns sticking out up there too.
Why?
Listen to my madness. Okay, so that hole right there is going to be glass. Then this block next to it will stay sandstone. The next block will be jack-o'-lantern.
I still like the idea of putting a light in the floor better.
Alright.
Having stuff sticking out of the top of the... That...
We could throw sandstone up on top there too, in between them. So it doesn't look stupid.
It was starting to the point where it looked too thick. Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's your call, but I don't care.
Well, we're not going to be able to do the glass in the ceiling either, then.
I didn't plan on putting glass in the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
If you have lighting enough, if you have put lighting every third or fourth block in here,
Yeah.
you don't need glass in the ceiling.
I know, I just
This
thought
whole
it might be
thing will
nice to
light
be
up.
able to look up and see the sky. Make it feel less claustrophobic.
No, because then I have to look up the big bright thing, and I'm not a big fan of the big bright thing.
True, I have a tendency to sit in the house with the blinds closed. Yeah, I'm the person in the house in the 95-degree weather with the AC on, the blinds closed. Like, hiss, I hate light. Yeah. Pale white skin. Yep, that's me. Alright, what do I want to do? I'm trying to find something else to do besides digging up sand and doing this.
Well, we can start our journey towards finding a desert.
We can do that. Let me go drop some stuff off. Why don't we make some swords?
I've got an iron sword on me right now, so I'm good on a sword. I've got a full iron sword even.
And actually, you know what? If I'm not much mistaken, we're actually at about 40 minutes, which could be why I'm running out of steam here.
Well, that sucks. I'd like to do the exploring on camera once, because we never do exploring on camera.
Also, why don't we just piggyback our episodes tonight?
We can do that.
You know what? Food would be kind of important. I will keep one shovel, one axe, and we'll grab a couple of torches, yes, but swords is what it is. A couple pickaxes here. Wow, I just need to go to the treasury, period, and get it over with.
Do we want to check Chunk Base first and get an idea which way we want to head, or do we just want to wing it?
Knock yourself out.
Okay, I was just asking. I mean, we don't have to.
Oh no, I was putting the seed up there for you.
Putting seed up where?
It didn't show up in the chat?
No, it only shows up to you.
Oh, well that sucks.
But that's okay, because I can pull it up myself.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if anybody has looked this up yet, or if you want to know what it is. I'm not going to read it to you guys, but I will pull this down and kind of flip through the pages a bit slowly while Migosh is getting prepared, so that you know what the little storyline is here behind the challenge. And as you can see, it's 5 pages long. I don't want to bore you by reading it to you. I'll just kind of leave it here on the screen and flip through it. This is... I Am Chris had typed this up at the beginning of the challenge itself. I made a few grammatical corrections to it because I've studied to be an English teacher and it was just kind of grinding on my OCD. So I made a few adjustments.
Talk about my OCD.
Huh?
I said you talk about my OCD.
Oh no, I'm serious. I was in 11th grade aspiring to be that teacher with the red pen in my hand going through everybody's papers like, oh my god, this needs fixed, this is wrong. That is what I wanted to be when I was in high school. And then I got to college and it's just... Yeah, so this right here is going to irritate me because I can't fix that now because I published this book. Grr. There's one typo here, Migosh. It's just, I can't read this now. It has to go back on in the item frame.
You're gonna burn it, aren't you?
I might. I just might.
And it's nighttime.
It was the word eat. I put an S in there instead of an A. It's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares about that now. But I figured if we're gonna do the challenge, we might as well have the little storyline somewhere within the game.
That's fine.
It's just one of those, I talk so much recording the video that additional talking is getting hard on my throat. Oh, I wanted to come down here and make arrows. And as soon as I do that, I will probably go ahead and close out the video and then start the next one. We don't have any... Oh, we do have arrows. Duh. Wow.
I was gonna say, I think I got some up here too. Somewhere. I've got 21.
Okay, I've got 13, so that should be plenty. I'm sure we're gonna kill some chickens. Or not some chickens. Wow, I'm getting tired. Skeletons.
I do have some feathers also. I've got 4 feathers.
I have
Not
one.
to be confused with 4 fathers, but...
Isn't there a movie called The Four Feathers?
I think there is.
That's what I thought. That sounded really familiar for a second. I don't think I've ever seen it, though. Not for any particular reason, just something I've never watched. Swords. Yes, I wanted to make swords.
I'm just bringing the one iron sword that I have.
Mine's about dead, so is my cobblestone one, so I'm just making more. Where are the sticks? Alrighty, so this is going to be our quest to find a desert, right?
Oh, the journey to the desert.
Journey to the desert.
We'll call it the quest for sand.
Wow.
Since we're going to grab some sand, I'm going to make us a few iron shovels.
Okay, yeah, I've got a stone one on me.
2 each should be good.
That should be fine. I'm bringing an axe with me if we need to chop down any trees.
Yeah, I've got a couple axes with me. They're stone axes, but
I've got 2 loaves. Actually, I don't have any bread. Well, come on. There we go. I have a loaf of bread. What do we have down here for food? 37 apples. Those will go too quick. We got these here. 3 carrots won't last long. Steak. That's what I'm looking for.
I do need to grab some food.
I've got the whole stack of steak on me. I'll just split it with you.
That works.
Alrighty. Well, since we are approximately 45 minutes-ish, I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye for tonight. We are going to piggyback our next episode, so we'll be picking right up here in just a few minutes with our quest to find sand, which is rather funny because we have sand right here, but we're going to need a lot more of it.
Well, we're going to need a lot of glass, we're going to need a lot of sandstone, we're going to need some chiseled sandstone.
Yeah.
We're going to need, yeah, we just want sand.
We just need some stuff, and hopefully we'll find a temple or something to hopefully not blow ourselves up in there, me gosh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, need it, got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, hey, steak.
Oh, steak. Yes. Steak.
Steak. Yeah, we live near Omaha. Steak is a necessity. Anywho.
Must have steak.
I was eating chicken when I met you, and now I'm living in the steak capital of the United States. But, anywho, if you guys liked tonight's video, please leave us a thumbs up. We appreciate any and all comments you may have for us, including your feedback on such little things as, the carpeting, what color carpeting that we want to put on our footpaths. Please do also subscribe. That lets you know when any videos are uploaded to our channel. That includes my solo series that I currently have for Introduction, How to Play Minecraft. That's the Cat and Mom series, the City Construction Challenge here. We also share these to our Twitter page. There is a link to that on our homepage on YouTube. So if you want to go check that out, you can definitely do that. And you can feel free to share our videos to your favorite social media sites. We greatly appreciate it. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.